I don't miss you, I just remember us. Your face shows up sometimes in places I don't expect, like a thought that doesn't stay long enough to regret. I don't wonder where you are or who you became. Those questions learn to sleep along with your name. It's strange how something heavy can turn so light with time, not because it meant less, but because it was mine. We were real once, that's all I know. Not perfect, not forever, just something that was so. We were real once, before the quiet came, before love learned how to leave without blame. Real ones. I remember the way we laughed, like the world wasn't sharp, like nothing outside that moment could ever fall apart. But moments don't stay moments, they either grow or fade. Ours learn how to disappear without being afraid. We didn't fail the future, we didn't lose the past. We just lived inside a time that couldn't last. We were real once, and that feels true. Even now, even here, even without you, we were real once, and I let it be. Not a lesson, not a scar, just a memory. Some loves aren't meant to follow, they're meant to arrive, teach you how to feel alive, then quietly decline. I don't carry it, I remember it. We were real once, and I don't deny what we had mattered, even after goodbye. We were real once, and that's enough. Not every love is meant to last, to still be loved. Time moves on, soft and slow. I don't hold on, I don't let go. I just know we were real once. When nights got quiet one by one, like they learned my name. Nothing dramatic, nothing loud, just less to rearrange. I watched the ache grow tired, watch the questions fade, not because they were answered, but because I stayed. I didn't chase another ending, didn't beg the past to move. I let the days arrive unfinished, and somehow they still grew. I stayed when everything else moved on. I stayed when the meaning was gone. I stayed, not brave, not afraid. I didn't win, I didn't leave, I stayed. Your memory doesn't visit much. It knows I'm not the same. It knocks, then keeps on walking, like it respects the change. I don't replay the shape of us or what we didn't save. Some things don't need forgiveness, they just don't need a name. Silence without asking it to bend. Some days don't offer answers, they just quietly end. I stayed through nights that felt too long. I stayed when hope felt wrong. Wasn't something I could say. If surviving isn't strength, then it's close enough. I didn't rise, I didn't fall, I stood where I was, and time learned my soft and plain. Nothing lost, nothing gained. If this is all that's left of me, it's enough. I stayed. Radio plays something old, I don't recognize the tune. But it feels like us somehow fading in, fading out too soon. The highway stretches without asking where I'm going tonight. I stop pretending there's a reason, I just follow the lights. Some love doesn't haunt you, it hums under your skin like a sound you don't notice until the silence comes in. There's static on an empty road where your voice used to be, not loud enough to hurt anymore, just enough to keep me company. There's static on an empty road between the past and now. Don't turn it off, I just let it ride out. I don't replay the way you left, I barely replay your face. You've become a feeling in motion, not a moment I replace. Your laughter feels like weather now, something that passed through town. It changed the air for a little while, then quietly settled down. I thought healing would feel dramatic, like something breaking free, but it's just the absence of needing you to notice me. There's static on an empty road, but the signal's weak. It doesn't pull me backwards, it just reminds me. There's static on an empty road, and I don't slow down. I let the past just quietly fade back. There's static on an empty road, and I finally feel okay. It doesn't ask me who I was or why you didn't stay. There's static on an empty road, but the night feels kind. I keep driving forward and leave the sound behind. The road goes dark, the signal's gone, and love becomes something I drove through and moved on. I don't carry you the same way. You're lighter than before, like a coat I don't need now, hanging by the door. Your name comes up like weather, mentioned and it's gone. It doesn't change the room anymore, it just passes on. Some feelings don't disappear, they learn how to rest. They stop asking for answers and settle in the chest. This is when the feeling finally rested. No more pulling at my sleeve. Love laid itself down quietly and stopped asking things of me. This is where the longing ended, without warning, without sound, not healed, just finished, like a song fading out. I don't wonder who you are now, or if you think of me. Those questions lost their gravity somewhere gradually. I still know the shape of us, but it doesn't call my name. It feels like something I once lived, not something I need to explain. Time didn't change the truth, it changed the way it stayed. What once felt unfinished simply faded. This is when the feeling finally rested, and I let it be, not forgetting, not erasing, just releasing gently. This is where the love transformed into something small and kind, a quiet understanding that stays behind. softly put away. If I ever feel you pass my mind like light behind my eyes, I won't hold on, I won't rewind, I'll let the moment slide. This is when the feeling finally rested, and the right finally knew loving you didn't need to last to still be true. This is where the story stops without regret, without pain, just a calm sense of closure like night turning into rain. The room goes quiet, the heart feels still, and love becomes a memory fulfilled.
The room feels bigger now, not because you left, but because nothing speaks. The walls don't repeat you, the floor doesn't creak. Light moves across the table like it has nowhere to be. Time isn't waiting, it's just passing me. I thought absence would echo or ask to be explained, but it only sits quietly and takes up no space. This is the room without you. Nothing missing, nothing wrong, just a place where love once happened and didn't stay long. This is the room without you. No memory asking why, only air, only hours moving by. Your name doesn't live here, it knows better now. It learned how to leave without making a sound. I don't fill the silence, I let it remain. Some rooms don't feel lonely, they just don't explain. What we were isn't gone, it just isn't near. Like a season that ended but stayed on the year. This is the room without you, and I don't feel afraid. The past doesn't sit with me, it politely stayed away. This is the room without you, and I finally see nothing had to be broken for it to be empty. This is the room without you, and somehow it's enough. Not because I stopped loving, but because I stopped asking where love went. The light fades, the room stays, nothing ends, nothing stays. This is the room without you.
I didn't think about you today, not on purpose. The morning came and went like it always does. I tied my shoes, missed the bus. Nothing special, nothing was. Your name didn't cross my mind, not even by mistake. It wasn't buried, wasn't pushed, it just didn't wake. I used to measure every hour by how far I was from you. Now the hours don't ask questions, they just move. It was a day I didn't notice you, and that feels strange to say. Not relief, not betrayal, just another day. It was a day I didn't notice you. No silence breaking in, love didn't disappear, it just wasn't listening. Wasn't listening. I laughed at something small, didn't stop to wonder why. The world kept all its edges, but none of them were cut tonight. Places we once were, they didn't pull me in. They look like anywhere else I'd never been. I thought forgetting would feel heavy or leave a hollow space, but it felt more like setting something down without replacing it. It was a day I didn't notice you, and nothing fell apart. I didn't lose a piece of me, I didn't guard my heart. It was a day I didn't notice you, and maybe that's okay. Some things don't end dramatically, they just fade into days. day moved through. Nothing marked the moment. I didn't notice you. I can think of you now without losing my breath, like your name finally learned how to rest. You don't pull at my chest, you don't stay in my sleep. You exist like a place I don't need. Some love doesn't fade, it just loosens its hold. It stops being heavy and learns how to grow. This is where love no longer hurts, where memory turns light. I don't reach for what we were, I just let it pass by. This is where love no longer hurts. No weight, no demand, just a quiet understanding of who we were. And I don't trace the ending back or wonder what I missed. The past feels complete somehow, even where it twists. Your absence doesn't echo, it doesn't ask for proof. It feels like something finished and gently true. I thought healing would feel like change, something loud or new, but it feels like staying still and finally knowing you're through. the heart feels clear and love becomes something that was here.
The light changed and I kept walking. I left the house without a plan, just follow where the street went. Didn't feel lost, didn't feel found, just present. The air felt clear against my face, like it wasn't asking me to choose. For once the world didn't remind me of you. I used to stop at every corner, like the past might call my name. Now the road just keeps on going, and I do the same. I didn't look back, not out of strength, not out of fear. I just didn't feel the pull that used to keep you near. I didn't look back, and nothing broke, nothing cracked. The moment passed, and I didn't look back. Didn't look back.
Your memory crossed my mind like a car in the other lane. I noticed it, then let it go. Didn't change my pace. I thought moving on would feel loud, like a door slamming shut, but it felt more like a window opening just enough. Some days don't feel like endings, they don't announce the shift, they just stop asking you to carry what you've lived.
I didn't look back when your name came up. It didn't weigh me down, it didn't lift me up. I didn't look back, and I understood not everything you leave behind needs to be pursued.
If love becomes a place you've been but no longer stand, does that mean it failed or just did what it can?
I kept moving. I didn't look back, and I don't regret. What we were still matters. It just doesn't sit on my chest. I didn't look back, and now I see the road didn't change. I did quietly. The city opened
I'm just here.
The room feels normal in the light, not heavy, not too wide. The day moves at its own pace, and I don't fight it this time.
There's no question in my chest, no answer I need to find. Just breathe, moving in and out, keeping time.
I used to think the present was a place you pass through,
but it turns out it stays when you do.
Here is where I am, nothing more, nothing less, not the past, not the plan, just the shape of this moment I'm in. Here is where I am,
And it finally fits. I don't need to explain it, I just live in it. Just live in it.
I don't measure how far I've come or what I left behind. I've stopped asking if I'm late or right on time. Your memory doesn't visit much, it knows I'm occupied, not with someone else, just with life.
Some days don't change you, they just let you stay long enough to notice you're okay.
Here is where I am, no arrival, no escape. I didn't outrun the pain, I let it change shape. Here is where I am, and I don't need proof, I don't call it healing,
But it's close to true.
If peace is just not needing the world to rearrange, then maybe this is peace, or something just as plain. Let's stop searching.
Here is where I am, and I'm not afraid. I don't miss who I was, I don't need to be saved.
Here is where I am, breathing slow, standing still, not because everything's perfect, but because it's real. The light stays soft,
The moment stays. Nothing pulls me forward, nothing pulls me away. Here is where I am. like it finally exhaled. Every corner holding light, where your shadow used to stay. I don't check the door anymore for footsteps that won't come. The silence doesn't scare me now, it just hums. Some endings don't leave damage, they leave space, like clearing a table after grace. This is the room after goodbye, where nothing hurts to see, just furniture and fading light, and a quieter version of me. This is the room after goodbye. No echo, no reply, only the sound of breathing, time passing by. I still remember how you stood near the window at night, like you were already looking for a different life. But I don't rewind that moment, I don't ask it to stay. Some memories are gentle because they walked away. I thought I'd miss the noise, the chaos, the pull, but peace feels honest and full. This is the room after goodbye, where the past feels still, not erased, not aching, just finished. This is the room after goodbye, and I don't feel alone. I learned how to sit with myself and call it home. Maybe love was only meant to open up the door, not to live inside the room forevermore. If I think this way. The light goes dim, the night feels true, and the room holds me like it always knew. Didn't close the door, I just stopped guarding it. The room feels the same as before, but the air moves differently, like something could enter if it wanted to. I don't wait for footsteps, I don't listen for a sound. I just let the silence be and leave the door unlocked. I used to think protecting my heart meant keeping everything out, but it turns out walls get heavy when you don't let them breathe. I didn't close the door, I didn't ask for more, I just left a little space where love used to be before. I didn't close the door, not out of hope or fear, I just stopped pretending nothing else could enter here. Could enter here. Your memory doesn't live inside, it knows it's not the key. It doesn't try to come back in, it finally set me free. I don't imagine who might come or how it's meant to feel. I just trust the quiet now to tell me what is real. Some healing isn't closing wounds, it's learning how to stand without flinching every time someone takes your hand. I didn't close the door, I let the moment stay. Not every open space is asking you to stay. I didn't close the door, I don't need to decide. Some things enter slowly when you stop stepping inside. If love comes back someday, it won't look like before. It won't knock so loudly on a broken door. I'm listening, not waiting. I didn't close the door. stays quiet, the night stays wide, the door remains not open, not closed, just alive. Days kept moving without you, like they didn't notice the change. I thought the world would slow down, but it never rearranged. Your side of the story faded before I was ready to hear. I stayed standing in the quiet, learning how to disappear. Some love leaves suddenly, some stays in your bones. You don't feel it every moment, but you know it's gone. I stayed even after love left, when the nights felt wide and thin. I didn't chase what was over, I just learned how to live in it. I stayed even after love left, when your name stopped calling mine. I found something in the silence that felt like time. I stopped asking who you are now. The question lost its place. You became a passing thought, not a missing face. I still carry what we were, but it doesn't weigh me down. It feels like something I survived, not something I lost and found. I thought strength would feel louder, like something hard and bright, but it feels like Maybe it was only meant to bring me here. If I ever cross your mind like a sound you can't explain, I hope it feels like something warm, not like pain. I stayed even after love left, and I'm still whole. I don't need the ending back to feel complete alone. I stayed even after love left, and now I know some hearts don't break, they just grow. The night feels calm, the road feels long, and I'm still here, still moving on. Thought the sky would fall apart the day you walked away, but the sun still found the windows and the streets still knew my name. People laughed in passing cars, coffee tasted just the same. I hated how the world kept moving like it never felt our pain. I waited for a sign that this was all a lie, but the hours kept arriving, and the nights passed by. The world didn't end with you, it just got quiet. I stopped measuring my days by how much I missed your face. Started noticing the small things like air and time and space. Your absence stopped being loud, it softened into shade, like something I once leaned on but learned how to replace. I thought surviving meant forgetting or leaving you behind, but it just meant letting go. One moment at a time. The world didn't end with you, just changed me. The night feels wide, the road feels true, and I keep going after you. You sat across from me, and nothing rushed. The table felt too wide at first, like distance had a sound. We talked about the weather and let the rest stay underground. Your hands moved when you laughed, like they weren't trying to impress. I noticed how you paused sometimes before you said what's next. I wasn't searching for a sign, wasn't waiting to be seen. I just stayed where I was and let the moment breathe. You sat across from me, and I didn't compare. Your voice didn't echo with someone else there. You sat across from me, and nothing pulled me back. For the first time in a while, the past stayed intact. Stayed intact. You didn't ask about my scars, I didn't offer them. We stayed on the surface like it was enough just to exist. The room kept all its quiet, didn't lean toward us at all. It felt like two separate lives, not waiting to fall. I used to feel a weight anytime someone came close. Now I just felt present, not open, not close. You sat across from me, and I stayed in my skin. Didn't imagine a future, didn't brace for an end. You sat across from me, and I understood. Not every new beginning needs to feel good. If this becomes something, it won't start tonight. It will start in the silence after the light. I didn't rush it. You sat across from me, and that was enough. No spark, no promise, just presence, just us. You sat across from me, and when you stood to leave, I didn't feel empty now, but it doesn't pull me in. If this was the start of something, it started very thin. I used to measure every night by whether you were there. Now the hours come and go, and I barely notice where. Your name still floats sometimes through my mind like passing sound, but it doesn't stop my chest anymore, it just turns around. Some love teaches you to hold, some teaches you to release. I didn't lose you suddenly, I learned what peace means. I learned how to breathe alone without counting every sigh. The air doesn't feel so heavy now when I close my eyes. Passes by. I stopped replaying what we were, like it might change the end. I let the past stay where it lived and stopped calling it then. The room doesn't feel incomplete, the night doesn't ask my name. I learned how to sit with myself and not feel strange. I thought healing meant replacing you or finding someone new, but it just meant learning how to feel without you. I learned how to breathe alone and nothing fell apart. The quiet didn't swallow me, it taught my heart. I learned how to breathe alone and still feel whole. Some love doesn't stay in your arms, it stays in what you know. Maybe love was only meant to walk beside me for a while, not to define my every step or teach me how to smile. If I think of you tonight, it won't pull me back. You were part of my direction, not the track. I learned how to breathe alone, and I'm still here, not missing, not empty, just clear. I learned how to breathe alone, and the heart feels light and I breathe in my own life. I didn't invite you in, you just kept appearing. You showed up in small places between my thoughts at night, in the way I saved a seat without deciding why. Your name felt light to say, didn't carry history. It didn't ask me questions, it didn't ask for me. I noticed I stopped flinching when my phone lit up, not hoping, not avoiding, just picking. You started showing up in the corners of my days, not changing how I lived, just standing in the way. You started showing up, and I didn't pull away, I didn't lean in closer, I just let you stay. You stay. We didn't fill the silence, didn't name the space. Some things grow better when you don't give them a face. You laughed at something small, I felt it in my chest. Not like a spark, more like a quiet yes. I used to scan every moment for what it might become. Now I just let it pass, or linger if it wants. You started showing up, and nothing felt at risk. I didn't guard my heart, I just loosened my grip. You started showing up, not loud, not fast, like something that might last if nobody asks. If this turns into something, it won't need a sign. It will grow in the background, keeping its time. I didn't rush it, I noticed it. You started showing up, and I stayed where I was, not because I was ready, just because I wasn't afraid. You started showing up, and for the first time in a while, I didn't wonder if I should leave. I just smiled. The day moves on, nothing changes much, but something stays soft you started showing up. I stopped waiting for the ache to come back like it might. Stop bracing for the memory every quiet night. Your name doesn't startle me, it doesn't pull me under. It just feels like something I once knew by number. Some chapters don't close loudly, they just stop being read. You don't notice when they end until you're somewhere else instead. Life went on without asking if I was ready yet. The days kept stacking up without regret. Life went on without asking, and somehow I did too. I didn't have to be healed, I just had to move. I learned how to fill my hours without checking the time. Learned how to let silence stay without making it mine. The future stopped feeling empty, it just felt undefined, like a road without a name, still worth the drive. I thought peace would feel like answers, something clear and new, but it feels like not needing to explain what I went through. Life went on without asking, and I stayed in its way. I didn't chase the old version of yesterday. Life went on without asking, and I didn't resist. I let the moment take me as I exist. Maybe love was just a moment that passed through my life, not meant to stay forever, but meant to arrive. If I think of you sometimes, it's gentle, not loud. You were part of the road, not the ground. Life went on without asking, and I let it be. Not because I forgot you, but because I'm free. Life went on without asking, and I finally know some love doesn't end badly. It just lets go. The night feels open, the heart feels true, and life keeps moving with or without you. happened quietly. I didn't notice at first. You said you might be late, and I felt something shift. Not worry, not fear, just awareness. I told myself it meant nothing, just habit, just time. But my chest leaned forward before my mind. I wasn't missing you, you weren't gone. I just noticed I cared, I noticed I cared in a way I didn't plan. Not enough to call it love, just enough to understand. I noticed I cared, and it caught me off guard. I wasn't falling apart, I was opening apart. You didn't mean to leave, not because it hurt, but because it stayed with me. Your name didn't weigh me down, it didn't lift me high. It just settled in like it belonged nearby. I've been empty, I've been full. This felt different, this felt small and real. I noticed I cared, and I didn't step away, didn't build a wall, didn't ask it to stay. I noticed I cared, and I let it be true. Not a promise, not a risk, just a feeling coming through. If caring is the first step towards something that could hurt, then maybe it's also the first step toward worth. I stayed present, I noticed I cared, and I didn't feel weak, I didn't lose myself, I just softened a bit. I noticed I cared, and that's all for now. I don't need to know where this goes, I just know how. The night stays calm, the moment breathes. Nothing changes, but something sees. I noticed I cared. I used to think love left me smaller, like it took something when it went. But standing here in all this quiet, I don't feel less than what I meant. Your absence doesn't echo, it doesn't ask to be explained. It feels like something finished,
not something taken away. Some endings feel like loss, others feel like release. You didn't take my future, you just loosened it from me. Nothing was taken from me, nothing slipped through my hands. I loved you fully, honestly, and still I stand. Nothing was taken from me, even when you left. What we were was real enough, and that's what stayed. I don't measure time by before or after you anymore. The days don't carry your weight like they did before. Your name feels neutral now, like a word without demand. It doesn't pull me backward, it just understands. I thought loving you meant losing whatever came next, but love didn't empty me, it left me intact. Nothing was taken from me, no piece of who I am. I didn't give too much away, I gave what I can. Nothing was taken from me, the love didn't fail, it lived its full lifetime, then exhaled. Maybe love isn't a trade where someone always pays. Maybe it's just a moment that leaves you changed. If I think of you tonight, it won't bend my spine. You were part of my story, not the line. Nothing was taken from me, and I finally see loving you was never a loss, it was part of me. Nothing was taken from me, I'm still whole. Some love doesn't stay in your arms, it stays in your soul. The night feels wide, the heart feels free, and love becomes something I carry gently. For a second, I almost left. You looked at me a little too long, not asking, not demanding, just present. My chest remembered something old. I felt the instinct rise, that familiar treat. The part of me that learned leaving first feels safe. It wasn't you,
wasn't fear, it was a memory speaking too clear. I almost pulled away, not because of you, but because I know what closeness can do. I almost pulled away out of reflex, not doubt. I've learned how to exit before pain figures out. Before it figures out. You kept talking like nothing changed, and all I stayed in my chair. You didn't rush the moment, you didn't reach for my hand. That's what stopped me, not something you said, just the way you let silence exist instead. I've mistaken urgency for connection before. This felt slower and somehow more. And I saw myself try to turn caution into truth and fear into advice. I almost pulled away, but I didn't this time. I let the feeling pass like a wave, not a sign. Breathe through it. I almost pulled away. Maybe that's okay. Healing doesn't mean you don't feel that way. I almost pulled away, but I stayed in my skin, and that felt like progress, even if it was thin. The moment passed, the night stayed calm. Nothing broke, nothing wrong.